Friends, today we are going to tell you about Ibrahim Traoré's groundbreaking project, a plan that showed the poor, struggling desert tribes of Africa a path to becoming millionaires almost overnight. Yes, the same deserts where camel caravans raise clouds of dust, where tribes have fought for survival for centuries. Those very deserts are now catching the attention of the world's richest businessmen. But the question is, why are these people feeding live snakes to camels? And how can Ibrahim Traoré's plan completely change the fate of Burkina Faso? That's exactly what we'll uncover in this video, so make sure you watch till the end. Viewers, the camel is that remarkable creature which Allah himself mentioned in the Holy Quran as a sign to ponder upon. In Surah Al-Ghashiyah, it is said, "Do they not look at the camel how it was created?" This is not just a verse, but an invitation to reflect. Allah has commanded mankind to consider how this animal survives under the burning sun, enduring hunger, thirst, and scorching heat, while its body can store water for weeks. But the hidden wisdom of these signs is only revealed to those who reflect. For centuries, the world has seen camels merely as animals of transport and milk. Yet Ibrahim Traoré was the first to recognize the deeper secret hidden within them, a secret the world had ignored. You see, the traditional tribes of Burkina Faso had for centuries fed snakes to their camels. According to the elders, this practice gave the camels extraordinary strength, endurance, and resilience. But that was not all. These tribes also believed in an ancient discovery. When camels ate snakes, their eyes released tears that became a natural antidote to snake venom. The tribal healers would crush desert plants into a paste and mix it with drops of these camel tears, collected when the animal consumed a snake. Applied to snake bite wounds, this mixture not only reduced pain, but also neutralized the venom. For them, camel tears were a natural antivenom. And this centuries-old tradition became the foundation of Ibrahim Traoré's project. He decided not to leave it as mere folklore or local practice, but to turn it into a scientific and economic breakthrough. He envisioned training desert tribes with modern science, so they could raise snakes in controlled conditions and harness this unique natural process, creating medicines from what was once dismissed as tribal superstition. Scientists have confirmed that when camels consume snakes, their bodies produce special proteins that break down toxins and transform them into compounds that can strengthen the human immune system. These proteins hold potential for treating cancer, diabetes, and even neurological diseases. Ibrahim Traoré saw not just tradition, but the future. Ibrahim Traoré not only gave this vision, but turned it into action. He established research centers and training institutes where local tribes were taught how to raise special breeds of less venomous snakes, how to carefully monitor the digestion process of camels, and how to supply the extracts from these animals to pharmaceutical companies. This project was not just about snake farming or trade. It became a complete natural pharmaceutical industry, holding potential for investments worth billions of dollars. Today, American biotech labs, Chinese pharmaceutical companies, and European research institutions are lining up to invest in Ibrahim Traoré's initiative. And all this was possible because he recognized a divine sign placed in the deserts, the camel, a sign that had always been there for the benefit of humanity, but no one had looked deeply enough. Alongside this, Ibrahim Traoré is now working on another groundbreaking plan, introducing camel milk on a global scale, a plan that could transform not just Burkina Faso's economy, but the entire destiny of Africa. Under this project, he decided that the milk of millions of camels in Burkina Faso's deserts would be processed using modern scientific methods and then exported, not just to local markets, but to international ones. When his team carried out research, they discovered that camel milk is a natural treasure. It is not only highly nutritious, but also effective against several major diseases. Studies showed its surprising benefits in treating tuberculosis, intestinal illnesses, and immune system deficiencies. That is why Ibrahim resolved that this wealth must not remain limited to local use. It had to be introduced to the world. This way, Burkina Faso's economy could rise, and its tribes could become self-reliant. Today, modern camel milk processing plants are being set up across Burkina Faso's desert regions. Tribes are being trained on how to collect the milk to global standards, purify it, and preserve it in both powdered and liquid form for export. Traore's goal is to deliver camel milk to international pharmaceutical companies, health food brands, and even cosmetic industries, where its demand is already skyrocketing. He knows the world's largest companies are searching for natural, organic, preservative-free products, and camel milk is like a hidden gold mine for most of them. That's why Ibrahim has designed special camel milk export zones where tribes won't just extract the milk, but also process and package it locally, sending it directly to Europe, America, and the Middle East. But Ibrahim didn't stop at just exporting milk. He also envisioned products made from it: camel milk powder, health supplements, and even skincare creams. This shows how his vision is not about a single commodity, but about building an entire industry of the future, rooted in Africa's deserts. The vision did not stop at just basic products. Ibrahim Traoré took it further, introducing medicated soaps and lactose-free dairy products into international markets. Why me? Because modern scientific research has proven that the natural enzymes and vitamins found in camel milk are incredibly beneficial for human skin, something the global skincare industry is willing to pay high prices for. But this project is not just about products. It's about transformation. Imagine a country like Burkina Faso, once ranked among the most underdeveloped nations in terms of electricity, water, and basic facilities, now preparing to compete head-to-head with global giants in the organic dairy market, thanks to camel milk. This shift is nothing short of revolutionary. Ibrahim Traoré believes that camel milk is not just a nutritional product. It can become the very backbone of Burkina Faso's economy, supporting thousands of families. That is why, under the Camel Milk Revolution Project, he set a bold target: to establish at least one milk processing unit in every tribe across Burkina Faso. This means not only jobs for local people, but also financial independence for women. From milking to purification to product manufacturing, women are being given a central role in the process. Unsurprisingly, global investors are now turning their eyes toward Burkina Faso. Companies from China, Turkey, the UAE, and even Europe are stepping forward, eager to invest. They know camel milk is fast becoming a rare and valuable raw material for pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and health food markets. What was once the humble livelihood of desert tribes selling milk to survive has now grown into an international business network. Camel milk products are on their way to the world's largest markets. And all of this has been made possible because of Ibrahim Traoré's vision, his ability to see hidden gold where others only saw sand. But the true strength of this project lies in the camel itself. The camel is not just the king of the desert. It is a treasure for humanity. Think about its most famous feature: the hump. Many people believe the camel stores water there, but in reality, it stores fat. This fat becomes its reserve energy source during long periods without food. As the camel consumes it, the hump shrinks. When it finds nourishment again, the hump fills back up. Even more incredible, the camel can drink up to 75 liters of water in one go. This water is absorbed into its bloodstream, becoming part of its natural survival system. This unique biology makes the camel an unmatched resource, truly a golden mine hidden in plain sight. Friends, the camel is truly nature's miracle. It can survive for months in the desert without water, thanks to the hump on its back. But what many don't know is that this hump, while life-saving, can also be dangerous. Local tribes believe that the hump of a dead camel turns its body into a ticking bomb, ready to explode at any time. And there's science behind it. When a camel dies, the fat inside its hump begins to decompose. Combined with microorganisms, it produces methane gas. This gas builds pressure, and with the slightest movement, the body can burst. That's why locals strictly avoid going near a dead camel. But beyond this danger, camels are also a source of priceless resources. Just like cows and goats, female camels give milk, but their milk is far more valuable. In regions like Burkina Faso, a single liter of camel milk can sell for between 500 to 1,000 rupees, while powdered camel milk can reach as high as 1,700 rupees per kilogram. Why? Because camel milk contains rare nutrients, vitamins, iron, and minerals that are proven to help fight deadly diseases like tuberculosis. Some even believe camel milk can aid in human growth and development. The camel's very body is a masterpiece of survival. Its tough lips and tongue allow it to eat thorny bushes and cactus plants that no other animal can. And unlike most animals, camels spit, not for fun, but as a defense mechanism. When threatened, they spit to protect themselves, even against each other during fights for food. Today, camels are mainly used for health benefits and carrying goods. But in the past, they were also warriors of the battlefield. The Romans, Greeks, and Persians relied on camels to transport heavy weapons across vast deserts. Their ability to survive without food and water, and their surprising speed made them invaluable in war. Friends, all of this shows us something powerful. Ibrahim Traoré is not just a leader of words, he is a leader of action. Tribes that once lived in isolation are now becoming part of global industries simply because they trusted in their land, their camels, and their hard work. And this is why we tell these stories, because mainstream media never will. If you want the world to know about these hidden truths, if you want the voice of the people to be heard, then subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Remember, we don't just make videos, we bring life to the voices the world has tried to silence.